That was just a straight.
Oh,
That was just a question. I want to transition to something else. So, and I literally just heard this probably about 30, 45 minutes ago. Now we know that Devin Haney had some choice words for B prior to his fight with Sasaki, and I did a video saying I wonder if Devin Haney would keep that same energy. Personally, I have not really heard much from Devin Haney since then, or at least I haven't seen it. But I did see some conversation with Bill Haney. At least I saw it on social media. And then here recently, I saw you on a podcast where you and Bill Haney were kind of going back and forth. So I want to get an update on this because there's people that are saying that the fight is now off. I think there was a verbal agreement a couple of days ago, and now people are saying that the fight is off after the exchange between you and Bill Haney. What say you? Where are you? Where are you all at currently with your
well,
negotiations, and what's going on with you and Bill Haney?
that's the problem with that's the problem with putting fans in business. That's the problem. Stick to boxing. As fans, we want to see the fights. I'm a fan also. As a fan, we want to see the fights. Stop thinking you know what's going on. Stop making your own narratives. Stop thinking you know or the know all say all. No, you don't know. The fight is still on. The fight is still agreed upon. Ain't nothing changed.
Okay, so that's good news because I needed to. I wanted to hear that because I think it's a dynamic fight for both B and Devin Haney. Now, my question to you is, what's going on with you and Bill Haney, man? Why did it get so personal?
I mean, if you go back and listen, that was on him. I mean, to my opinion, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what that was about. I was trying to date it before it started. You know what I'm saying? Because I've always given them props as a father-son duo. I've always, when people call me, like I said, the T-Mobile Haney, whatever they say, and you just like Bill Haney, I never took it as disrespect. I took it as, but you know what? If I can get my son to be a millionaire in the early 20s, then that'd be great. But look what we are now. We at when you told us we weren't worth it. So now look what we got going on. You know what I'm saying? So I've always, gave him props for doing that for his son. I respected that to the fullest. But as far as that go, I was trying to dead it before it started. But I mean, I don't know. Maybe he was going through something. Maybe he was under stress. I don't know what was going on with that. I was trying to stop it before it started. Bottom line, we squashed it. We squashed it. You know what I'm saying? On the same show. So the same people who heard what was going on, I'm sure they didn't just listen and tune out. So if you keep listening to that same show, he called back in, he apologized. I'll call back in, I apologize. And, it is what it is. I mean, we still two grown men. We in the business of boxing. We ain't in the business of personal attacks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay. All right. So tell me how might a fight like that go? I mean, we got Brian Norman, who has demonstrated number one, significant power at 147. Someone who I believe is a natural 147 pounder, and someone with a devastating left hook, as seen in the fight with Sasaki. We got Devin Haney, who I think is a skilled boxer, rangy, terrific jab, fast, relatively good defense, but has not been known as the biggest puncher. And also seemed to be somewhat susceptible to a big left hook in recent fights. How is a fight like that gonna play out?
I mean, of course, you have to do what you do best. Uh, Fortunately, we don't train one way. We train multiple ways, and we try to be ready for anything that may come at us. We do our best to train for any type of possibilities and all type of possibilities because the worst thing that you want to do is get caught with your pants down and get caught slipping. So, like I said, you don't want to get caught in the ring and be dealing with something that you don't know how to deal with. You feel me? And there's nothing from Devin that I've ever seen, even at his best, that I don't think we can deal with. So, I mean, I will hope that he is at his best and he's, fighting like when he fought Lomachenko, that he's fighting like when he fought Regis Prograis, that he's fighting like when he, what I'm saying, when he fought even George Kambosos. I will hope it's the best Devin Haney and not necessarily the last Devin Haney, because I don't think that was a good performance the last time. So I hope he bounced back. I hope he come in, 10 toes down and doing what he do and doing what he used to doing. And we'll make it shake. But I mean, my son is gonna be the better man. He gonna show he the better man, and we get to show a different look of what we got going on for those who dare think we don't know how to handle boxes.
So here's my thing with that situation. And I want to get your thoughts on this, because you know B is listed at 5'8", with a 72-inch reach. I think Devin is listed at 5'9", and I think his
Right.
reach is probably around the same. Um,
Yeah.
but I've seen him in person, Brian, and
Right.
he looks taller than 5'8" to me. Like maybe
Right.
maybe
Right.
I'm just off. Devin is
No,
five
no,
nine
no,
seventy
yeah,
one.
he come off that way. He come off that way. I don't. He seems to be about 5'9". I'm 5'9". I'm only
Yeah,
5'9".
yeah,
Um, but I know for a fact, even when I'm walking with him, he seems like he my height. So you can give him 5'9", but he not 5'9", because when we side by side, I just look bigger than him, even
yeah.
a little taller than him. So he definitely not 5'9", and I'm the true 5'9". So he may be 5'8.5", but like I said, you can list him at 5'9". But I've seen Devin in person, and they're about the exact same height. But that don't matter. That don't
Hmm.
matter. Those inches. You got to think about what an inch is, what a centimeter is. I mean, that doesn't matter. If you know boxing, you know what you're doing. That's not gonna matter. I don't care if you're 6 feet tall and he 5'7". Like, if you know what you're doing, you can make that work for you in your favor.
I'm gonna tell you why I brought it up, because there are many people on this channel, including myself, but there are other people that I've seen in our comment section, and of course we have Devin Haney supporters in the comment section and on the channel as well.
Right.
But there are many people that
As
feel
you
like
should.
Devin. We haven't seen Devin in a situation where he is not the naturally bigger guy in the ring with the height and the reach advantage. And there are a lot of people that felt like that was really his real downfall against somebody like Ryan. Now, people will go to his last fight and say, Ramirez, and say, oh, well, look at his size and height, but look how Devin also fought against him, right? So that's the reason why I brought it up, because I think from a size perspective, Devin won't have a tremendous advantage, if one at all. And I think he will have a deficit when it comes to power.
I mean, you see what you see. I don't have to say, I don't have to state the obvious. He definitely won't have a size advantage. So he definitely won't be able to exploit that. My son is not flat-footed, so he definitely won't be able to exploit it like he did Regis Prograis. And that's all props to Regis Prograis. He's a good fighter or whatever else. But first of all, that was a massive performance against Regis Prograis. Let me say that first. That's
Yep.
actually what made me like Devin again. I didn't like Devin because of what he did to Lomachenko as far as the push before the at the weigh-in or whatever. I had real beef with him because of that, because I felt like he could have failed, hit the back of his head, whatever else. I just had real beef with him when he pushed Lomachenko like he did. I didn't like him anymore until he fought Regis Prograis. So, I think that was a magnificent performance that he did against him. But yeah, no, he don't have those kind of physical advantages over us.
So,
And we're a lot smarter. We're a lot smarter than that too.
I feel you. Couple of more questions. So verbally agree to when do you project the fight would actually occur? That's number one.
November,
And then
November is the tentative date.
okay,
November. I'm
and so
hoping they get it a little earlier or whatever else, but they're trying to make something for November.
gotcha. So of course, I know you are 100% sure you all are going to win. So that's the reason why I'm going to ask this next question, because it came from Bival is that guy in our discourse. So I want to ask this: if you are successful, which I know you believe you will be.
No, we won't. Hey, no, we won't fight Bivol. He said Bivol is that guy. No, we won't fight Bivol.
No, 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 no. That's his.
Go
That's
ahead.
his name.
I'm
That's
just
his name.
messing with. I'm just
Oh,
messing
okay.
with you. I'm just
Gotcha.
messing with
Gotcha.
you.
Um, Pacquiao Barrios winner. Will you guys go
Yeah.
after the winner?
We was looking at that before this Devin fight even came about. Devin fight kind of just dropped in our hands. So absolutely, we want that fight.
Perfect.
Absolutely, we
Perfect.
want that fight. Yeah, I mean that Devin fight just was you know, it's just a blessing. You know what I'm saying? We'll take that. if they want their work, and Devin, willing to move up to his third division and do what he's been doing and challenge himself to be great or do whatever he needs to do, then more power to him. You know what I'm saying? I respect to him as a fighter, but in that ring against B Norman Storm, the assassin is gonna take out his target that day. He don't miss.
There you go. All right, Coach. Well, I appreciate your time. I know you're busy. I want to let you get back to what it was you were doing, but these things kind of popped up, and we saw this whole situation concerning the fight, saying that it was over. We just wanted to get some clarification, man. I appreciate you joining.
No, no, no. The fight is still on. Bill jumped in the chat on something else. Said, let's do it for the culture. Let's make it big for the culture. Bill's still with it. We still with it. I would imagine the Bill with it, and they're with it. My son's still with it. We on record as saying we still with it. If the fight doesn't happen, it definitely won't be on our recourse. It'll be on the other side. It definitely won't be on this side.
All right, fam. I appreciate you. We'll be in contact soon. I got to get down there to the gym.
Okay, boss.
All
All
right.
right.
Later.
All right. Okay.